Hey everyone, before I get into your reading, I wanted to share really quick my new online metaphysical marketplace. It is called intuitivegemsbeauty.com. I'm really excited. This is something I've been working on for months, and I've been wanting to open my own shop for so long. I'm excited to be bringing you crystals and some of my money oils and even some beauty products. So I would be honored if you would hop on over there, take a look, and maybe get something for yourself. All right, let's get to your reading. Hello Capricorn, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of April 2022. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I will be using my Morgan Greer tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck. And then I will close out your reading, Capricorn, with a Starseed Oracle card. And a lot of you know I'm working on my filming setup, so I'm trying to make it work, and I think it's getting better. And as you can see, the cards are already starting to show up. So let's go ahead and get right into your reading, Capricorn. What do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn as it relates to money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance for the month of April 2022? Okay. Now, I think I can fix this just a tad. Okay. All right, Capricorn. So as we move into April, things are going to be, I want to say, a little wavy. And what I mean by wavy as it relates to your money, you're going to probably find that what you need to know is going to come in waves, right? So if you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to move up in your career, if you're trying to figure out your investments, this moon card is telling me to tell you that you're going to get pockets of information, and then you may have to kind of put it all together yourself. Okay, so you're not going to get like the full game plan or the full strategy laid out right before you. You're going to get little tidbits of information here. Maybe you'll hear something there. Maybe you'll talk and have a conversation and someone will tell you something there. And so you're going to really have to kind of put all this information together in order to get yourself where you're trying to get financially. Now, you will be working with some people. This 10 of Pentacles is telling us that you're going to find more success working with others as opposed to working on your own. So if you have an opportunity to do some collaborations or some group work or a group project, that's going to be really profitable for you, especially at the beginning of the month. Next, we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords in the reverse says that you are healing from something emotional. So that is probably maybe why you could be feeling a little scattered or maybe a little kind of disconnected temporarily as we move into this new month. We also have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles means that you are probably not consciously choosing to be seen for the work you do. Sometimes this happens to a lot of people when they're trying to be entrepreneurs. It's like they want to have a business, they want to be successful, but sometimes they don't want to be seen. And you have to really understand that that's going to be a big part of your success, is really putting yourself out there, allowing yourself to be seen, and really getting comfortable with having a lot of attention your way. Next, we have the Fool card. That is delays in a potential journey. Now, because the Fool card is in the reverse, sometimes I like to see that card as you really being very clear-headed and not being naive before taking the next step. But it could also mean some delays in a plan of action that you already have set forth. So whatever the case may be, you'll just have to understand that, things are going to happen in their own timing, and that you are going to, figure things out. You just may take a little bit longer, or you may feel that your plan needs a little bit more work before you actually start taking action. Finally, we do have the Five of Wands in the reverse. That means really good communication. So whatever you're discussing, it looks like you do have it documented in a very good way, either writing it down or having it recorded. But it just really means that the flow of conversation is going quite well for you. So that's really a good step. And that's also some good encouragement to keep going, because you know that the information is coming to you in some way. All right, Capricorn, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finance. Whoa. Prosperity and abundance for the month of April 2022. Now things really start coming together quite nicely as we move into the second week of April. We have this Two of Cups here. That is partnership, which means that yes, you will connect with the right person at the right time, because we're focusing on money. I feel like this is going to be more of a professional relationship, a professional connection. It's definitely going to be something where, you know, you have a conversation, or you really connect with somebody who understands what it is you're trying to do, and they provide some guidance, some insight, some advice, or maybe just some support that you could not get in any other way. Now remember, we talked about you're going to be getting information in bits and pieces throughout the month, and it looks like somebody that you have a conversation with, or just someone you connect with, maybe online, maybe in person, who knows. There's someone who can definitely help you, and they actually provide a lot of really insightful information that helps you along the way. Next, we have the Queen of Rods. Now the Queen of Rods, also the Queen of Wands, when I see her in the reverse, it means that there's going to be a lot of changes, and these changes are going to be unexpected in your physical environment. Now sometimes that can throw you off when it comes to finances, because you're not expecting things to kind of just change suddenly. And so, but this is something you don't have to worry about, because we have the Ten of Cups as the next card, which is a very positive, celebratory, happiness, joy, celebration card. So you don't have to worry, because I think these changes are either going to be temporary, or they're going to open the door for something really good and positive to happen for you as it relates to your money. And when those things do happen, they're going to happen quite quickly, because we have the Eight of Wands next. That's a timing card. That means things happen ahead of schedule, or it talks about things happening right on time, or things happening in a way where the time just really works in your favor. So that's really good, especially as it relates to money, especially for those of you who are investors, because as you know, sometimes timing is everything when it comes to the money game. Finally, we do have the Magician card. Now, when I see him in the reverse, that means you're not tapping into all the resources that you have. So pay attention, Capricorn, to, you know, some of the things that you do have access to, because you already have everything you need in order to create the money and the income and the life that you desire. It's just a matter of you looking at things differently and really leveraging what you already have, what you already know, and the relationships that you already are in connection with. All right, so let's continue on, Capricorn, and see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. For the month of April 2022, what do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn? All right, all of these cards just kind of fell out, so I'm going to go with it. And you got some really great cards here. We got a little bit, one more than I was anticipating, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. The King of Wands means somebody has their eye on you, somebody is watching you. Usually this is somebody in a higher position. All right, so somebody here could be an investor, it could be a boss, could be an executive, could be a customer or a client, like a big customer or a client. So just know and understand that somebody is watching you, and somebody is very impressed with how you do what you do, and they want to connect with you in some way. Now, this is going to be very profitable for you. However, we got the Seven of Pentacles, which means that you're going to be very, very busy. This is going to be something that could even be overwhelming at times, but it's going to be worth it because the financial reward is going to be there, okay? And that's what's important. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. That is an offer that falls short of your expectations, but don't worry about it because we also have the Knight of Wands right next to it, which is an upright. Knight of Cups means an offer comes through. It's not exactly what you want, so you probably will say no, but you're holding out for something better, and the something better does show up because we have the Knight of Wands. Now, that is some type of support, assistance, some type of, I want to say, financial help. I'm not picking up that this is actual money coming to you, but it's something that's going to help you make more money, or it's something that's going to help you keep more money. Okay, so this is a really good card, very powerful. We also have the Judgment card, which is a rebirth card, which means that, I'm thinking that things are going to change for you as it relates to the whole landscape of your finances. You're probably going to, continue doing what you're doing, but I have a feeling you're going to do it in a different way, and it's going to totally unlock some new opportunities that you just never even thought about or never even considered. There's a huge potential there to have a huge financial win if you just tap into that. Okay, so understand, don't dismiss any ideas that you have, and trust yourself because you can make things happen, especially as it relates to money. We also have the Star card here. Now, the Star card is a really good success card because it talks about you leveraging attention in order to make that a profitable outcome. Okay, so it's you being the star of the show. It's also having all eyes on you. Sometimes it's literally you being a celebrity in your neighborhood or in your industry or in your place of work. Okay, but it's definitely a winning card, and I definitely see huge wins as it relates to your money. Okay, this is like I see, like it's not only about getting a lot of sales or getting a lot of customers, but it's also like a sustainability in your success, where it's not just a one-hit wonder. It's like a consistent, growing, expansive success. Finally, we do have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords, this is a card where people just don't understand what you're trying to do. And I don't know if this is going to focus, but that's okay. The Five of Swords talks about, there's people around you who don't understand your goals. And so, they may not necessarily be supportive. That's okay, because the journey of success sometimes is a very lonely one. And I think you understand that, Capricorn, and you keep pushing. You keep pushing in spite of it all. Ooh, so we got the Knight of Swords. Now, that's another timing card. It means things are happening fast, things are happening quickly. The only thing about the Knight of Swords is that if something happens fast, understand that it's not going to be around forever. So if you do have an opportunity and someone says, I got to hear back right now, don't waste time. If it feels right, trust your gut and go for it, because the Knight of Swords says that this is an opportunity that's not going to be around for long. I also see this coming up with investments too. So if you are an investor, really see, can you do something, right then and there? Obviously, don't take too much risk, but I'm trying to be as general as I can in the sense that, again, it's all about timing. Sometimes it's timing when you sell and timing when you buy. All right, next we have the Two of Pentacles. Pay attention to the budget. Pretty much all the signs have been getting that this month. Make sure everything is correct. It's tax deadlines, and so we really need to make sure that things are correct in our paperwork, in our filings, in our accounts. Double and triple check. All right. I just saw a card flip over, and now I don't see it. That's weird. All right, so what else do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn as it relates to money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance? Ooh, All right, so we got a repeater card here with this moon card. So we left off at the Five of Wands. Now the Five of Wands, again, that's another communication card. This is also a repeater. We saw that one there. The Five of Wands, you know, I really think that that's pretty much kind of the theme for you, Capricorn, is that people around you are not going to understand what you're trying to do. Now, because you have some big financial goals, there may be some other people who think you're crazy, and you have to kind of defend yourself and explain why you're doing what you're doing. Understand that that's kind of just the nature of the journey that you're on. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. It doesn't mean that you're moving in the wrong direction. It just means that not everybody understands. And again, that's part of the process of being successful, having a lot of money, you know, moving up the corporate ladder, you know, growing in your career, whatever it is you're trying to do. There's going to be people who just don't understand that, you know, it'll take sacrifice, or it'll just take you away from them. And some people don't like that. We have the Moon card. This is a repeater Moon card here. Again, I think it's just kind of reaffirming that you're going to get information in bits and pieces. It's not going to be all laid out, and you're going to have to construct your own financial plan. You're going to have to construct and put together your own plan for success, especially as it relates to anything money, investments, business, work, all of that stuff, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get the information, but again, you're going to have to sift through, and you're going to have to figure out what applies to you right now and what doesn't. Finally, we do have the Chariot. The Chariot talks about things happening simultaneously. Now, the Chariot is another card of speed. Now, this isn't necessarily a timing card, but it's more like a velocity. You know, it's like it's the pacing of something. So it's about how quickly things happen once you start taking action, okay? And things are going to happen very quickly for you, and they're going to be very successful. The thing is you're going to have several successes all happening at once, and that could be a little tricky, but it's all about how you manage it. All right, Capricorn, so you've got a really good month. I think this month is really going to be, you know, April's going to be a lot of learning for you, but I also see a lot of little successes building up to a bigger success as long as you keep going and you stay consistent. Okay, Capricorn, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Star Seed Oracle card. This is a new to me deck, and I'm excited to be working with it this month. Whoa. Now, this is the card I was going for, but as you can see, a stack of cards fell down. But you know what? Let's go with it. Let's see what they all say. All right, so this says water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Yes, I feel like this resonates with this reading for sure. We also have lost lands, soul memories. I hope that's going to focus. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Oops. Sorry, you guys. And then finally, we have inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. All right, Capricorn, well, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. Also, if you're interested in getting some daily mini tarot readings from me, make sure you follow me on TikTok at Intuitive Gems. All right, I'll check in with you guys again next month.